Hi, and welcome to this PlansXpress Getting Started video. In this section I shall be taking a look at the elevation hatching. I'm going to zoom in now on the front elevation of the building, and I'm going to go to the Drawing Annotation tab, and from there go to the Hatch button and select Elevation Hatch. It's going to ask now in the command window to give a point inside the boundary. So I'm going to do this wall, so I'm going to click in the center of this space and then give hatch elevation or hatch origin point. So I'm going to click on the side of this wall here to tell the software where to start drawing this brick from. So I'm going to give the size of this now as 215 as indicated in the manual. Click OK, and that will draw that in for me now. I can also do the same thing with the roof. Elevation hatch, point inside boundary, select a point to start the hatching from, and once the tool pops up I can select a roof tile to hatch with. Now I'll just go along to page 2, select roof tile. I'm going to set the size of this as 200, click OK, and let that hatch in there. I can proceed to hatch in all of the building. If I wish, I can even change the colour of this hatching by highlighting the hatched area there, going down to the colour drop down and changing this to something a little more appropriate. I could possibly go for a brown colour here for brick and change that as such. I can also do the same for the trees. There is also another method that I can do using a polyline to hatch a certain area. So I can go to polyline, and what this time I'm going to do is I'm going to start tracing around the inside of this hatch here. I'm just going to go around this building, windows going point to point. Going across to here, and then press C to close. Now I've got this area here, I can highlight this area, I can go to hatch, and this time I'm going to select hatch patterning. I'm going to go to page 1, select the brick, change that to 215, click OK, and this time now it's going to ask for the hatch origin point within this area. Click there, and it will draw that hatch in for me. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to click on the polyline I used previously, so it's highlighted, click delete, and now I've got a hatched area representing that this wall is brick, but not overdoing the drawing, and most likely saving you ink as well if you was to print this. I'm going to change that to a brick tone as well, and leave that as such. And that is elevation hatching. Before I stop, I'm going to save this as drawing 16.